Three, two,
It sucks that
one.
the round of 16, like for the Euros, is going to be.
No. We're moving on.
I
We're
know.
moving on.
Is going to be
over before we record next. Actually, that's pretty alright. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we'll be able to recap everything
So Copa now.
and still have time to shit on Greg Berhalter.
That is coming. don't worry. I will be most definitely shitting on him and Alexi Lawless and
What-
Carly. I know.
Before we get to the United States, I was fairly impressed with was it Ecuador and Venezuela
Yeah, Ecuador went
was
down, man.
and scored a goal and held them off until like the 75th minute.
Yeah, that's usually how those things work.
Yeah, but it was still like God
Because the other team, the longer you have a man advantage, the more desperate the other team gets, so they keep pushing and pushing and all you got to do is catch them once.
Right. No, I get it, but it was like they went down early, scored early, and then were able to fend them off. And you look back and you go like, if that dude didn't get booted like 10 minutes later.
Yeah. I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
Good match.
Yeah.
United States men's look good.
Yeah.
I don't know the results Brazil's playing right now.
Right.
But I want to concentrate on.
Well, we have a more important game on right now, so but.
Yeah, I mean that's game 7, so whatever. Oh, wow. Accept cookies, you piece of shit.
But well, I mean, that's the reason we're really talking Copa America. Although I will. Well, so real quickly before we get to the United States, so we had a nice little flashback late last night. If you caught any of the Uruguay
That's where I was headed. Right.
highlights, and I had forgotten how much fun Marcelo
Bielsa ball is.
Bielsa ball was, man.
They are fucking chaotic.
Out of the gate.
Chaotic as
pressing.
fuck. Yeah. Now he's got
Constantly.
a hole. And Bentancur, he must have started on the bench because he came on late.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I mean, he may not. You know how Bielsa is, like.
Oh yeah, he's stubborn.
Yeah, and sometimes too, like, if some dude's not getting into the system, he'll save him for that last minute thing, just so you can be like, all right, just fucking
go score a goal for me.
Stay there.
I
mean, we know that all too well.
The Copa website is fucking garbage. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Copa America. So I want to see what group they're in. Uruguay.
They're in our group.
Are they?
Yeah,
because that's who we play next.
Next, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no. We play them last.
Here,
We play Panama next.
Matches. Oh, Chile and Argentina play tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Chile.
We play Panama Thursday.
Right.
Why are they putting us on for 5?
I don't know.
And not, I don't know, the real primetime game.
I would assume those slots are determined by Cotton Bowl.
So Monday, July 1, USA, Uruguay, 8 p.m.
8 p.m., yeah.
Sweet.
That's going to be a fun... Well, any game Uruguay plays is going to be fun because it's just, they are going... I forgot...
It's fucking chaotic.
Intense.
It will wear... So my concern is how conditioned can you get those players in a short amount of time to play that fucking, kamikaze football for 90 minutes? Because he doesn't sit back at all. Like, he is fucking full bore. I want everybody pressing and everybody pressing. The second we lose that ball, I want it back in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's how Spain is. It's just fucking swarming.
Yeah.
Swarm the ball. Like, they are just constant.
There were, when Bielsa got leads up, there were people saying, like, this is what football's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, that's
moving forward.
The pressing style.
Yeah,
but these guys are like, you lose the ball, we got to get it back in 5 seconds, which is the pep, the tiki-taka. Like, that's kind of the concept of it.
Yeah.
Once you lose the ball, get it back because we want the fucking ball.
Yeah, but this is like, get the ball back and boom.
Yeah, no, this isn't get the ball back and hold possession.
Yeah.
This is get the ball back and get forward as fast as you humanly possible. Just there.
Yeah.
Straightforward, which, teams like that can get leaky at the back it will be fascinating to see the United States play against them, because the U.S. can get super sloppy under pressure.
Yeah.
Colombia showed us that.
Yes, they did.
And there are guys on the team like Richards. Sorry, Alexi. And who's the other guy? Scally.
Yeah.
I mean, they get good effort, good try. Scally's only in there because Dest is hurt, but they are super loose on the ball. Like their timing is a little off. Like they're not.
Scally earned his stripes last night, like because he was getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah,
all
no,
over
he
the
was
place,
okay,
but
but
it still is. Yeah, it's not. There's problems there.
Richards playing out of the back. He shouldn't. Somebody needs to drop back Tyler Adams to get the ball from him, because you cannot have him trying to spread 40 and 50-yard balls to the wingers or to the forwards, because he's not that good on the ball. Like, he played defense great.
Yeah.
Dude, you are not fucking Sergio Ramos back here, or Bonucci.
Yeah, that was.
It baffles my mind.
That was the most glaring thing to me. Yeah, was like when, he would come flying up, and he can push the ball forward.
Yep.
But then when it'd be that point where you got to drop it in, and he would
Can't do it.
Line drive
when
on the
teams sit
ground.
back on him, and Berhalter insists on their defense playing the ball instead of having a guy drop back from the midfield and get it.
Yeah.
I understand that, but Tyler Adams is a guy who should be passing the ball all over the pitch, not fucking Richards.
Yeah.
At all. Or Tim Ream.
No, agreed.
And they're super high press. Ball comes into their half, and they're sprinting to the ball. You're not
dangerous.
fast enough.
It's
Yeah,
dangerous.
you're not fast enough for that. Like, great. It worked out this last game. Perfect. But you're like Giorgio Chiellini would say, you need to know when to come up for that ball to get it forward, and when to go, I can't get to that, I'm going to back off.
Well, when you texted me that, I was like, I know the exact moment you're talking about.
Yes.
It's like Ream should know, like, pass the ball off and then immediately run back. Like,
No.
for some reason, like, he planted it wasn't that long. But it's like, you don't need to be stopping. Like, you need to, if you got to run up to do that, then you immediately get back. You do
Especially
not
because
stand and try and figure shit out.
And what's scary about that is, because he's playing the ball up, the two wingbacks are forward, so he
Right.
doesn't have coverage.
Exactly, my point, yeah.
At all.
There's nobody else back there. And again, we need, Tim Ream is our Liam Cooper. Like, we need you to be the last man as close to the goalie as possible.
You know who should be screaming at everybody on the defense is Matt Turner.
Yeah.
He should be ballistic. Like, I need some of you to get back. I can't have a defender pull up without someone covering.
Yeah.
There's a fascinating TikTok account about, like, soccer made easy, and it's tactical things. So it'll be like, this is what a defense should do when pressing. Guy presses, a guy comes in for cover, these two drop back.
Right.
Or, a winger should cut in and then drop back, you put the ball down. Just stuff like that. But the United States men's national team are kind of bad. Leeds are really bad about the cover aspect of that.
Yeah.
Like, you can get two guys back that are semi-fast over here on the other side of the pitch. But if you don't have cover, that guy's, if he beats any one of those people,
It's wide open, yeah.
yeah. And then you got three guys running.
It's then on Matt Turner to pull off
hope one of your wing backs is fast enough to get back.
Well, I think that's where, what most everybody's going to come out of last night's game saying is, okay, well, we won 2-0. So that's good, right? And it was, yes.
Yep.
But it should have been like 4-0. 5-0.
I'm okay with missing chances.
Yeah, sure. But
Pepe should have had like 4 goals.
Well, and
I could have scored a couple of those.
Yeah, but there's there is this thing that when you think about how apparently Berhalter is coaching this team and, saying like, this is your role, that's your role,
Yeah, we
blah,
talked
blah,
about
blah.
everything's static.
And when you see the confusion or the second guessing when a player gets the ball in the penalty box, and you're going, we sit there going like, one touch, kick,
Turn the ball and shoot it.
But they're going, wait, hang on a minute. Like, I was told in this scenario to do this, like to pass it off, to do that.
Why do you think Pulisic on a set play got the ball, beat his man, and then went straight to a goal? Yeah.
Well, and that's what Winalda was saying with this team, is that like every one of these dudes knows exactly how to play their position.
Right.
Just let them play. Like, don't put any restrictions on them. Going, in this scenario, this is what you do.
Which is why Tyler Adams or McKennie aren't dropping all the way back to pick up the fucking ball, like a proper number 6, like a Pirlo would do. Just Tyler Adams can do it. And when
it's drilled in your head of look for the extra pass
everybody spread out, right? Defenders got the ball. Everybody get to the touch, and we'll have a midfielder here, and then our number 9. Like, that's it. And then, okay, we're going to try to make runs in behind.
Well, and to use the top teams at the Euros as an example, Spain and Germany, when they've had their high-scoring games, what are they doing? They're putting the ball on goal, and then they play off the chaos.
Yes.
That's the best way to do it right now until teams figure out how to contain.
Which is why your wingers.
And that's why I don't fault Pepe. That's what Pepe was trying to do.
Yeah, no,
but he just kept running into the goalie. But there was never anybody in the area.
And I don't know if it's because they were already sitting on a goal. I mean, on a lead.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right? But you still got to...
it's group stage. Differential can be a massive thing. We don't know what's going to happen when we go up against Uruguay. Uruguay could run up the... I mean, knowing a Bielsa team, they could do a 6-goal...
They could kill us.
Yeah. I'm just
wingers... So the big thing I've seen in the Euros and what little bit I've watched the Copa is if you've got a winger who can get down the side and you could get them the ball...
Yeah.
And put it... It's simple as fuck. Put it in the box. What do they always say? Make the goalie or the defense make a decision.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, same as with hockey. Is that you just
Germany and Spain
put it on net and then see what happens.
Germany and Spain are different because they are technical all over the fucking pitch, and they can either get it down the fucking side to the middle, or they can just carve you up down the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, that's true.
Both teams are like that. But it seemed Germany too, because they've got height. Usually, is they're going to pump it down the side and get it in the middle. If not, everybody's going to go the middle, and then guess what? There's a guy sitting at the top of the box.
Well, and
waiting to unleash.
And my other thing too is like, so let's take what we saw last night, and we're talking about getting that. So if you don't want it to be Pulisic, who's the other person on the team that could, like, for instance, Richardson could pass off to, that we know has the ability to drop it in, like your
McKinney,
boy. Yeah,
you know who else? According to last night's game, Reyna.
Yeah,
Pulisic was out of control and he had a fantastic goal, but Reyna was everywhere. He was taking guys on.
If you listen to Alexi Lalas, which we'll get to, Reyna wasn't on the pitch.
See, and I've seen it, but goddamn.